seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious.
I'm pretty sure you actually enjoy being mysterious. But all right, give us a story then.
A story for a story.
Only if it's a good one. You first.
Something epic then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see. Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
I need a topic. I can't just spit out stories on command.
I gave you a topic. Dark and personal.
All right. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in colour treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time. Here to make amends for your terrible story?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it? Or are you just dressing it up to manage your fear?
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
Oh, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Do you even need to ask?
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
Sciel.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back. You owe me.
You got it. You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
That's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might, compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
And I feel used, but I like it. I'm going for a swim with Sciel. Care to join?
Did Sciel put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Sciel's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Sciel.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim. That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay. For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to Minoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Minoko for a month, and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react, and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
Actually, are you feeling adventurous? How about we stay here a little longer?
Oh. Verso...
What's wrong?
I'm afraid things are different now. My help can bring Pierre back. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, right, of course. I understand. Don't worry.
I do think we should spend the night here, though.
You do?
Our time together was special to me. Let's celebrate it one last time.
Let's, celebrate.
You can show me your other swim moves.
I do have excellent technique. You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others, but if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes, the emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
Sciel.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've, had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
Verso.
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean?
Yes. Him.